What's up? What's up? How are you all doing? I pray you all have a wonderful, wonderful night, wonderful morning, wonderful afternoon, whichever one you're in. And I pray y'all stay safe and are loved and find joy in the day. You know what I mean? Pluto. Pluto. Aquarius. Maybe there's a younger female that fantasizes or is looking at this older gentleman or this middle-aged gentleman, whatever. I mean, they ain't got gray hair and stuff, but looks a lot older than her. You know, maybe she's looking at him, you know, like, or looking at him to help her, to fill her cup back up, to prop it up, to balance her back out. You know, maybe this gentleman is maybe he's secretive, maybe he's maybe he's dying, or maybe she's looking at like a past energy. You know, looking back at this man that she was with, or this like past family member or something. You know, wish that like you know, can balance her back out, can tip her 222. I'm just gonna say cup, her vase, her vase, or you know what I mean, whatever you want to call it. But tip her cup back up, fill her cup back up. You know, this is, maybe he's putting his hand down. You know, and like, hey, I'm not helping you no more. I can't balance you out. I can't do this. Or, you know, he's putting his, you know, putting his foot down, putting his hand down. You know, like putting his boundary up. Like maybe this woman is constantly watching him, and he's like putting his hand down. Like, hey, you got to stop this. You know, maybe she's unbalanced, or maybe she's just looking at him. Maybe she's looking up to him, like looks up to him, and he's putting his hand down. You know, he's kind of stern, this person, or or maybe he's not playing no games with her. I don't know. Or maybe he's reaching down. Maybe he's reaching down to help her. You know, maybe he's reaching down to help balance her out. He's going to give her a hand. You know. Either way, Pluto and Aquarius. All things must pass to make way for the new. So, maybe she's looking at him to give him something new. Maybe a new energy, a new life, a new cup, you know, a refill. I mean, a new perspective on life, a new lease on life. So, got to wait for the new. It's an Knight of Swords. Somebody's moving ahead. Somebody's having soul growth, maybe. Maybe somebody's moving forward with plans, or they're moving fast. They're getting away real fast, or they're gaining knowledge real fast. Maybe they're getting a lot of downloads quickly. You know, you're getting a lot of downloads coming in quick. Yeah. And then it's like Queen of Cups energy, where, yeah, they're like, these downloads are coming in quick to them. And, you know, they're taking it all in, you know, and like maybe they're doing a lot of meditating and just looking to maybe they're doing a lot of praying, whatever. I don't know. They're looking to a higher source, and you know, their crown chakras totally opened, and they're gaining speed. They're just moving really fast. It's Queen of Cups, and they're trying to come forward, and maybe they're trying to send energy towards you. You know, it's someone that's maybe thinking of you or doing spell, whatever. They're using their crown chakra to send this energy, and they're sending a lot of it, and very quickly. They're really trying to do this, and they're working with others at the same time. There's people in the background that are assisting them with moving forward on these plans. And it's something you're blinded to, or maybe they were trying to do this really quick, and they're working with other people, and and it's totally blinded them. It's come back on them, and like it's blinded them, and like got them all tangled together, like, and maybe they're confused, and they're all like, they're just wrapped up and all alone by themselves. Maybe they're in the desert. Maybe they're like in Arizona or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And they're just looks like they're being tormented to me. You know what I mean? Like these birds are just keeping them in tangles, keeping them distracted. And there's people working together to keep them distracted. And like they're trying to do this constant on, you know, they're doing this fast, and now they're looking toward, they're looking ahead, they're like in this deuce, and like they're looking ahead. Maybe they're looking back, I don't know, but they're like totally blinded and confused, and like wrapped up in all this stuff that they've been working with others with, you know, that, you know, that they thought was all perfect, and they're, oh, you know what I mean, but people are running away, you know, there's people running away fast from them, and now they're looking to do something else, or they're looking ahead, or like I said, they could be looking back. You know, they're looking at something that they don't have no more. They're looking at something that they want to have, but they can't. They're stuck inside. They're stuck in this Two of Swords, where they're by themselves and wrapped up in their head and blinded to the truth, or, you know, they're looking ahead. Like I've said, they're blinded to the truth. This person is like all in their head. They're they're all in their head. They're fighting for a spark. They're fighting for this fire. You know what I mean? They're fighting to try. To have this light, to have this flame. To you know, they're just a lot of. Looks like looks like inside somebody's head it's just a lot of torment and looking for something new, looking for something else. Like they're not happy with what they got, or they're not comfortable with what they got, and they're all distracted and tangled up in their head and blinded to the fact that maybe what they were doing with others, you know what I mean, wasn't of their higher self, and maybe they're trying to run from it, or they're trying to move away from it fast, or they're trying to get out of their head fast. They're trying to ground themselves and untangle themselves so they can be in this ten of cups. They're fighting and they're looking towards this new, to this new opportunity, this 10 of cups, this happiness. And maybe they're working with others to try to achieve this. Try to achieve the stardom. Or there's people in the background that are trying to keep you distracted in your head and longing for the start and fighting for it. You know what I mean? They're trying to keep you distracted and blinded from the fact that you already are in this 10 of cups, happy and everything, and a star. Oh, somebody didn't like that. Oh well, you're a star and you're growing, and you're becoming fruitful. You're finding your treasure. You're finding the key. You're finding your light, and like you're filling all your cup. You're gonna fill all your cups. Like you just got this freedom, like and this connection to the stars, and and connection to the light that is just like got you in this 10 of cups and this wish fulfillment and everything. And everybody, there's many people, it's like fighting for your light, fighting for your flame, fighting for that spark that you have, and they're longing for you or your abilities, and they're trying to keep you tied up, distracted, blinded to the fact that you are, like in this Queen of Cups energy, like you are like this higher up, you are this like vibrant, like higher self of you. I mean, like you are, you're a high priestess or high priest. You know what I mean? But there's more than one person. There's multiple people that are trying to keep you out of this, and like they're really trying. They're coming for you. Like they're coming for me. You know what I mean? They are coming for somebody. You know what I mean? To keep them distracted, and there's people working together to do this because they want you in this 5 of cups, 5. Or there is somebody that is in this 5 of cups, and they're looking at like you going down the drain, or all their possibility, all their cups going down the drain. Or somebody got in this 10 of cups, this wish fulfillment and this stardom, or this connection to the stars, that is helping them grow and helping them, gain treasure, gain wealth, you know, and like I said, stardom and a new life, a new light, and they're being seen. You're like very bright. You are like very lit up, so you're being seen very much. And there's somebody in the background that is very much depressed about this and looking at maybe things that just went down the toilet, or like things that went wrong, or why they couldn't stop you, and da da da, and you're getting this wheel of fortune. You're getting another lease on life. You're on top. You're getting the, and this is the reason why you're here, because you got dark and light. You've been on both sides. You've been, and like now you've balanced yourself out. You're in the middle, and you're flowing with life. You know what I mean? And you're gaining. Because of that, you're gaining. You're gaining stardom. You're gaining the light. You're gaining your connection to your higher self, to higher beings, and you're happy about this. You're gaining this happiness. While, like I said, while others are trying to compete with you and fight against you or fight with you, and they're longing to be you or be with you or have what you have, and they're purposely trying to keep you in this Two of Swords, and they're working with others to do that, and they're under judgment now. These people that were working together to do wrong to you, really, with bad intentions. That's all, just the bad intentions. They're under judgment now, and are receiving judgment while you're receiving this wheel of fortune. And like, opportunities. They're under judgment, and they're under judgment, and maybe they're losing money, or they're not gaining. They're not happy with what they're getting now, or they're not happy with maybe they're not happy with the judgment, the judgments that they're receiving. And page ones, and now they want to go a different route. They want to try something new. They want to, they're trying to come up with anything. They're just trying to be very creative with anything they can do to hinder you. And the world sees this now. Or the world sees you, or sees me, you know what I mean, and or is aware of the situation and everything now. So maybe they're trying to try something different. They're going a different path, a new path, because they weren't happy with what they were doing, or because their pinnacle slowed down, and they were under judgment. While you got this, this wheel of fortune, and like this growth and treasure, maybe you're gaining, money. Maybe people are wanting to help you out now, maybe want to give you donations, or whatever, anything to help you out. I would love anything to help me out. You know what I'm saying? But and maybe you're getting these connections to the stars, and because of it, you're getting wish fulfillment. You're happy with this. You're not having to fight and long for things that you couldn't get to, and you're no longer you're no longer blinded and cut off from things because you were working with others. Possibly you're working by yourself now, and you know when you stop working with the others, you became enlightened and um, started seeing your higher purpose, or you started connecting higher stars or whatever, and you started moving really fast on your own. And like I said, somebody is very depressed, very upset about this, and I sorry, love you, bye.